right, today is day one in Rome. Well, we arrived yesterday, but we settled in the Airbnb, I mean the hostel, and that was it. We didn't do anything. So today is day one in Rome. We are sightseeing on Old Rome, on the streets of Old Rome. So far the structures have been, you know, pretty much the same that we have been seeing everywhere. Just tall buildings with a lot of windows, apartment buildings, and kind of new. So we're going to Old Rome and see the, well, old. It's kind of sad that the sky is a little gray, so I'm afraid that it will rain at some point, but we are just walking and we see like cool structures everywhere, like old buildings and stuff. They're like camouflaged like, amongst like the newer buildings, but like, you see them once in a while and you'll be like, oh, that's impressive. That was the Fountain of Trevi. We weren't expecting to come here, but it was along the way, so you know, might as well take a quick visit. Really nice, depicting Poseidon. So I was wrong. The fountain is depicting Oceanus, one of the primordial titans, son of Uranus and Gaia, and a couple of hippocampi, which are half horse, half fish. Rome is impressive. You walk, you have to stop and to admire everything. There's so much history here. We haven't even seen the Colosseum or anything, but there is so much history. You see, right now we are in the river Tiber, but there is so much to see. Like all the statues in the bridges, the arcs, the cathedrals everywhere. Like even just a random building, I have no idea what they are, but they are great. Just looking at this, it's just, I'm in love. Dude, you have no idea how long I have waited to visit Rome. It is crazy. I don't think we'll even like get a scratch of, you know, 3,000 years of of history here. It's wild. As I said, it's just history upon history, and now, even though this wasn't we just end up walking and we end up in places that we were supposed to go tomorrow or in 2 days, but we are getting a sneak peek. Right now we are entering our 4th country in 1 week. This is gonna be the smallest country in the world. As you can see in there, Welcome to the Vatican City. Welcome to the Vatican City, smallest country in the world, the home of the Pope, one of the most, if not the most religious place for Catholic Church in the planet. Wow. I cannot even like start to put my words into it. It's something so overwhelming of being here and just watching this in person that I just cannot even like start to comprehend it. It's overwhelming, the presence. We are right now in Piazzale Giuseppe Garibaldi, which is a plaza for Giuseppe Garibaldi. That's why there is like a monument at the middle. But we came here because there is a great view of the whole city of Rome. Right now we are exploring everything like up top, and then we are gonna head back and look into some structures and things down below. Today is gonna be more of the city type of deal. And tomorrow we're going off and exploring the Colosseum and some other museums. We came to eat. Holy crap, dude, this pasta, so good. All right, after the pasta, it was amazing. Now we are going to Trastevere and just look around, keep exploring the city. It's gonna be amazing. All this is the region of Trastevere, but like honestly, everywhere we look, it's just like every corner, everywhere is just something to look at. Either food, some like religious place or cathedral or something, or like a nice street, like all the cobblestone streets and everything. It looks so good. It honestly looks like a movie set. There's restaurants everywhere. There is like souvenir shops. It just everywhere you have something to look. We are going towards what I believe is called the Garden of the Oranges. You know, decide to explore a little of the farther away things today. We can focus tomorrow and the next day over into like the most popular, actually, you know, stop and appreciate the Colosseum and the Vatican City, all those things for tomorrow. Right now we are like exploring like the borders and everything. The surroundings. So the garden is just around the corner, but we found this spot which is a popular because you take a picture through a keyhole. I don't even remember the name. So I'm here doing the line to take a picture of a freaking keyhole. Because you know I'm a basic bitch, so I have to do like all the basic activities as well. Alright, we are done with that. We took a photo. By the way, all my photos are gonna be in my Instagram. I'm not really posting them in the videos, but like a lot of the pictures and things that I'm taking, I'm just gonna edit them and put them in the Insta. Now we're heading to the garden that we were looking at. If I'm not mistaken, all of these are orange trees. So sadly this is summer, so it's not giving fruits. But when this is spring, I believe, all these fruit trees are gonna have a lot of oranges. So that's why it's called, you know, Garden of the Oranges. So honestly, it would be really cool to see like all the trees and just like super blooming with oranges. So with that, we came down, but with that, that's everything that we had planned for today. So now I think pretty much we are just winging it. We're gonna go and see, honestly I don't even know, I think we're gonna go and see like the as I said, now we finish our planned route for today. So we are winging it, and we keep stumbling upon places that, like, look at this. I don't even know what that is. So we found what I think it's called the Marcelli Theatrum, or theater. So looking at the informative panels, it says that here the theater of Marcello was built for or commissioned by Julius Caesar. So it was like a permanent fixture to get like plays and things. It could have up to 15,000 people in it, and it was finished like 100 BC. Apparently it's older than the start of the Colosseum. The Colosseum was like 100 years later. That's why like it has like so much history in here. As I have said before, going up the stairs is just my favorite activity ever. Yippee! So that was like Basilica of Saint Mary, I guess. Out of respect, and I don't really like to film inside churches. It's yeah, depending, but like I don't feel comfortable, so I'm not gonna show. I didn't even film. or tomorrow with more time, we're gonna explore all this. But we are headed, like we are on our way home, back to the hostel. But we ended up stumbling across the old section, the Roman Forum, and just up ahead we can see the Colosseum. Everything here looks like so ancient. And it's insane to see like murals and like the structures that have been standing here for millennia at this point. This is the Basilica of Saint Mary. This is the main church of of Saint Mary. We tried to see if we can get in, but I think it's closed for today. Maybe tomorrow we will come. But yeah, I think now pretty much we are done like sightseeing for the day. We are gonna go off and go to the hostel and just rest, and later on probably gonna go like at night to the Spanish Steps or another place so we can get some good like nightlife activities going. But there is also whatchamacallit, there is also some like nightlife, some karaoke night and other bar hopping, so I'm gonna try to join that.